Okay, my name is Locardia, Chidanyinka. I'm sure you know that. Locardia Chidanyinka. So I'm from Zimbabwe. I live in Darlington, in the northeast of the UK. I came into the UK in 2001, um, years ago. I wear so many hats. It depends where I am. I'm a mother of two. I'm a business lady, a community champion. I like to call myself that. I'm a sister. I'm an auntie. I'm a mother. Yeah, that's myself. Yes, I have a healthcare business, and I also run a charity organization called Women Today that empowers women. I'm a deacon at church, so it depends where I am really, and I wear so many different hats. I came to study at Teesside University, where I did my public health degree as well as my health sciences public health masters. I'm not going to hide the fact that I struggled with discrimination. To start with, English is my second language. I really struggled with to get to know things. I really struggled to get to find organization that could help me. There were times I think I had went through some very challenges in my life, very difficult challenges in my life as a mother. I remember the first challenge I had was when I had my son. I really struggled with depression. I really struggled with depression, and I didn't know where to go. And that time, I wasn't confident enough, especially in my own skin as well as in my own language. So I think finding help or where to go as a woman who was struggling with depression was one of the biggest challenges that I faced. Not having organizations or communities or people that I could tend to, that was like one of my biggest challenges. Discrimination, again, in terms of I also acquired education just like any other person, like any other white British person, but I struggled to get a job. I found myself after qualifying with my master's still going to work in care, not being able to get the job that I was qualified to do. And I think a lot of it was to do with discrimination. Yeah. So there were so many challenges I faced. I mean, if I start, I think we might spend the whole day here. Yeah, I did. Yeah, a lot, a lot. And I think again, it's identity issues. You struggle to identify. See, when we're here, we're classified as African woman. And then I remember going home, they see you as like as a maybe British woman. So it's the identity of exactly where do you belong. That was another challenge. Um, but yeah, there's quite a lot. I decided to surround myself with the right people. I had to look for, there are always people that are right for what you want. And I think for me, I had to be really intentional about looking for who I can tend to. I had somebody like yourself, who I look as a mentor. You see, people see me, especially young generation, but like people my age, they see me, but they do not know that behind closed door, I have people like yourself who were talking to me, speaking to me. To me, it was like mentoring me as well. And I remember there's so many times I would just receive phone calls from yourself, especially when I'm actually at the bottom of my life. And I used to say to you, "Oh my God, Shadi, how did you know?" So I think for me, I had to hang around with people like yourself, who spoke life into every situation that I thought was dead. I had to be really intentional about it because I found I was losing myself. So I think to somebody who's listening, I think it's very important to identify certain people that can actually have a voice over your life or speak to you. Because sometimes you can be lost or you can feel like I really need to end my life or even to get to a place of I need to commit suicide. But when you speak to people, mentors, champions, older women that have gone through certain things in life, or they can actually speak to you, it actually helps you a lot. I think for me, that was one of the biggest thing was to have a voice or voices that will speak to me. And besides that, I'm a Christian, so I love to pray, and spending time studying and praying and reading the Word of God. For me, I think that really, really helped me a lot. Yeah. I'm very proud of my children. I would say my children, what they have achieved. I feel like, I'm just proud of them. It's not easy sometimes being a mom as well, especially now being a single mom. It's not really easy. But I'm proud of my children. I'm proud of the kind of mother that I have been, the kind of mother that I am. I am proud of what I've achieved. I think I have a successful business. It's not where I want it to be, but I thank God it's not where it used to be. I am proud of the community that I have, the sisters that I have, especially with all the women and women today. I am proud of the young girls, the young children that I support and help. People that also see me as a role model. I didn't know that I was a role model. And so I am proud of that. I am proud that I have passed through the fire and I came out not smoking like fire. Sometimes I think when people they look at you, they see you, people admire a lot. And I know everybody goes through a lot of challenges, but I feel and I know that I am so grateful that some people have gone through the challenge that I've gone through and they could not make it. So I am proud that I'm still standing and I'm still here. My daughter, she's just turned 18. She still talks about the girls because she said to Mom, she used to be so ashamed to go to school with a natural hair. She always wants to have braids because there's this thing about, I need to look a certain way. And think after that interview, she listened to it and she said, I'm actually going to school with my own natural hair. And I remember talking to the leaders and I said, look, thank you for what you're doing to the young girls because they're losing their identity because I want to look like certain person. I want to look like this. But having them is Black history, actually telling the young, especially the younger ones, to say, look, you're more than your look, you're more than your hair, you're more than your lashes. And again, to someone who's listening and watching, you have a young girl or you're a young girl yourself, I really encourage you to join the Miss Black History because these young girls are doing an amazing work. You see, it's a place where they actually navigate you or turn you to say, look, it's not really about that, but there's something more to you. And I think once you recognize that there's more to you than just your looks, you'll be able to achieve a lot of great things. I would say to people that are coming to the UK who are new, connect with the right people. So like things like Miss Black History, connect, Test of Africa, connect. It's like when you connect to an organization that has been there for years, you're not going to struggle. Like, you're not going to say, where can I find this or how can I find this kind of help? Because you know that these people have been here for the past 20 years. And you know that if you need anything, they can actually sign you post, okay, we're struggling with this, we can refer you to that person. So I encourage, especially people that are coming here, that you don't have to struggle like we did because 23 years ago, I didn't know where to start. I struggled with a depression or where can I go to get this or even African food, where can I go to get African food? But then, so you don't have to go through the same thing. So you connect with Test of Africa, with Black History, they'll refer you, they'll say, okay, this is what you're going through, we can refer you to those places because you've been here for years and you know all the right places to refer people. And so I know sometimes you might not have all the answers, but you definitely know the right place to refer people. So that's my encouragement to those people that are coming here.